Now this is something we have not done in a while. We will be reviewing a Cars 2 diecast, Honk Cho, which is Miguel Camino's Pitty from Cars 2. So he's in the World Grand Prix series, which is pretty cool, and of course that is a recurring series since in every single mainline year, the World Grand Prix series is always in it, and it probably always will. And of course, since every character in the 2018 mainline does have a collector card, so that's pretty awesome. So you don't have to worry about missing out on one. That's pretty cool. On the back, you can see the small little bio. It's also in different languages, so it looks longer than it actually is. It says the World Grand Prix will determine who is the fastest car in the world. Very short and sweet. And there's a little scene from Cars 2 where Francesco's talking to Lightning. And here is some caution signs right next to the illustration of Honk Cho. And of course, as always, there's the Cars logo. And Honk Cho looks pretty awesome in that package. You see he's got the cart and the tires, and underneath him you can see that pretty cool collector card. So now, let's go ahead and open them up. Over the past 6 years, Miguel Camino has been kind of a lone wolf. Nobody from his team has ever been released besides himself. But this year, since Honk Cho came out, now he's got his own Pitty. So that's pretty cool. That did appear in the movie, of course. He's got the headphone, just like the Jeff Gorvette Pitty, which we will be looking at pretty soon here. So he's got the same color pattern, just like Miguel Camino. Got that Spanish flag on the side, same thing with Miguel himself. He's got a couple of the illustrations. You can see there's some Swift looking patterns and stuff around Miguel Camino's sides and on his hood, which Honk Cho sort of does have on the side right next to the World Grand Prix logo. He looks very awesome. He's got a nice smiling expression, and of course he's got the headphones on. He's got the yellow and red cap. Here's the back. The bottom part is black, while the rest of it is more of a golden yellowish color. Same color that Miguel Camino has, which is very nice because sometimes the Pittys don't match exactly the color of their racers, but in this case that is definitely not true because they're both very, very similar in color and the patterns for sure. If you see on the side, you can definitely tell there's not many differences on how the side patterns look. So that's really cool. They both look really awesome together, and since this is the only teammate from the Miguel Camino team that I can put together, it is very small, but you know, you gotta start somewhere, so having Honk Cho as a release now is pretty awesome. So if you look at the cart here, it also has the Spanish flag with the World Grand Prix logo, and the cart is all painted in yellow. Very cool. And of course he's got the tires as well, which are yellow, which are unlike his actual wheels, which are actually just gray and black. So if he, I guess he ever wants to change it up, he's got the yellow tires, which luckily do match the cart, Honk Cho, and of course Miguel. So the team looks pretty cool together. If you've got, you know, the tires, you can just like, actually you could just do this. You can just put them like on their side and have them like, have Honk Cho just like hold them. That looks kind of cool. But it's kind of unrealistic how they do this because, as always, it has this little hole on the side of the tire, which it's not exactly how it would work, because if that was how it would work, the tires would obviously deflate. But, you know, it's the only way you can really have Pitty carry him or something. So you can also have the little cart in the back. So that looks very cool. If you compare him to Jeff Gorvette the Jeff Gorvette Pitty, I should say, the smiling expression is a little bit different because Honk Cho is actually showing his teeth a little bit, while Jeff Gorvette is just kind of grinning. He's not actually showing anything. And his hat is actually backwards, which actually looks really cool on him. So I think we need more Cars 2 Pittys released with their hats backwards. That would be really cool. I don't remember how many there were backwards. I'd have to look at the movie again, of course. But that'd be kind of cool if we got some more of these. So anyways, that will do it for this review. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and tell me in the comment section below, who do you prefer, the Jeff Gorvette Pitty or Honk Cho? I would definitely prefer Honk Cho, but tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And before we end this review, here is the collector card that I almost forgot for Honk Cho. You've got the car's logo on the back as always. You can see it says World Grand Prix near the top. There's Miguel's number 5, near the bottom right corner, and he's got yellow and red pattern, which definitely kind of sums up what it looks like on Miguel Camino, because you know you can see the red near like the bottom curving around his tires, and then of course you've got the yellow around his eyelids, on his hood, half of his side, and covering his windows as well, and a little bit on like the very top, while the rest of it is surrounded by orange and red. So definitely a very awesome looking collector card for sure. So let me get the little thing you could stand up on. Perfect. So that looks very awesome. So that will do it. I have reviewed the collector card because I almost forgot to take a look at that part. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, we will see you next time.
Young ones, but we live for